Oh, Charles Oakley. Oh, Charles Oakley. Here he go again. I was watching him on all that dialogue. He's still talking greasy about Charles Barkley, Isiah Thomas, and Dennis Rodman. Man, he won't say nothing about James Dolan, but he sure got a lot to say. Well, now, what does Rodman, Barkley, and Isiah have in common? Well, they're all kind of like indifferent where Michael Jordan is concerned and all that. And Jordan, Oakley is like the henchman for Jordan. He's still being a great friend and all that, but you need to let this stuff go. He older now to still be talking about those cats. They're all Hall of Fame or something that he'll never be because he was up there begging that maybe he could consider for Hall of Famer. Well, you were never better than Rodman. You tried it in Chicago. They couldn't win with you. They gave you to the Knicks. You still mad at Patrick Ewing. Oakley's like that big old bully who still be, crying about stuff. Look, I respect his hustle and what he did. I respect what he's accomplished. However, I'm gonna be hearing him crying about these guys. Just say you don't get along with and let it go. But you always want to run your book and run it down. We know about Isiah Thomas not being likable and all the stuff he did. However, no matter how you cut it and slice it, he should have been on the dream team. And no matter how you cut it and slice it, your good old friend Michael Jordan had a say in that. This is one of the reasons why I don't subscribe to the Michael Jordan fan club because he's better than LeBron and he's one of the greatest and I hold him in high regard. He's also irritating. For crying out loud, yeah, you had a say about Isiah Thomas. You didn't get along with him. You say what you say, but everything you say ain't the gospel. And I get so tired of that mess coming with Jordan and all this. Yes, Jordan was the reason why Isiah Thomas wasn't on the dream team. It was political between Jordan and David Stern. They didn't want him on there. So because Isiah had more rings than most of those cats that were on there. And he had as many as Jordan and Pippen had when they got on there. But that's not what it's about. So when people tell you it's all about winning, it's not always about that. But here Oakley is still talking about Isiah Thomas or something. And then Charles Barkley, he's always got something about Barkley. Barkley's on TNT, great career, etc. Barkley was a Hall of Fame player. You still try to bully him up, try to all that. You've always just come across kind of like you wanted to be elite. You were already cool with Jordan and you made way for yourself, did well for yourself. So what are you on about still picking on these three for? Rodman's always been Rodman, great player, and he was a winner. And he helped your buddy win rings because that finals against Seattle, to me, he will always be the MVP of that. Regardless of his personal attire or whatever he did, that's that man's business. Sorry about the episode in the restaurant when he acted crazy, and he's always been that way. But hey, Rodman is Rodman. But when you got somebody who's still holding on begrudgingly, that's why you can't stand the thought about when Cat